As given in the question, draw a square pyramid of base side 45 mm and in the orientation that two of its base edges are parallel to VP. So we have to draw two edges parallel to the XY line, that is 45 mm base side. Leave 10 mm gap and draw the XY line. Draw everything using thin line. This is pyramid, so we have to draw the lateral edges also. The axis height is given as 65 mm. Let us mark the points. This is A, B, C and D, and this is O. This is A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash and O dash, and start a point here. This is O. Now we have to draw the development of the surface. So in the development we have to draw everything using actual dimensions, not apparent dimensions. So here the actual length of the edges OB and OC are not shown here. This is apparent because OB and OC are inclined to VP. So if you want the true line, we have to rotate the line and we have to make the line parallel to VP. So I am rotating that edge OC and I am making that line parallel to XY line. Now it is parallel to XY line. We can rotate OC, otherwise OB. Anything we have to make it parallel to XY or parallel to VP. Now I have made that line parallel to VP, and from this point I have to project a line to the front view, and this is the true length of the line. This is the true length of the line. How I have drawn this line? I have rotated any edge OC or OB and I have made that parallel to XY. Then I have projected to the front view. Now I got the line, true line length. So measure the length of the true line, that is 73 mm long. So mark a line here at any angle for 73 mm. Then take your compass and rotate the sector and draw the sector for some arbitrary length. Then measure the base length using your compass, that is 45 mm. Measure the base length and cut 4 points here because this is square prism, square pyramid. So I have to mark 4 points. If it is pentagonal pyramid, I have to mark 5 points. So now I have to mark 4 points. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, then connect all the edges. Now we have drawn the development of the square pyramid. Let us name the points. This is A, B, C, D and again A here. Then we have to introduce the cutting plane. The cutting plane is inclined at 45 degree and passing through the point on the axis 35 mm above the base. So mark 35 mm from the base here. Let us mark the axis, a long line, a dot, a long line, a dot, a long line. This is the axis line. Let us mark 35 mm from the base and take 45 degrees in your protractor and take 45 degrees and cut a point, cut a line here. This is the cutting plane. So now the cut points are here. This is point P dash, Q dash, R dash, S dash. So point P is in the edge OA, S is in the edge OD. Similarly here. Okay, now we should not measure the dimension from this actual edge. We have to measure from the true lines. So we have to project all the points to the true lines here. Draw horizontal line and project all the points to the true lines. This point stands for Q and R. Similarly, this point stands for P and S, right? So now we have to measure the dimensions from the two lines. Point Q and R are in this distance. I have to measure from here. Point Q and R are in this distance from the O point. Okay, point Q and R are in the edges B and C. So the edge B and C, point Q and R are here. Point Q is in the edge OB and point R is in the edge OC. So this is point Q and this is point R. Similarly, measure the distance of the point P and S from the point O. This is the distance of the point P and S from O, and point P is in the edge OA. In the OA edge, point P is here. So OA lies on 2 points. So point P is here and here. Then point S is in the edge OD. So this is a point S. Then connect all the points, and this is the retained portion. We have to darken the retained portion only. Let me darken that. The edges in the retained portion also to be darkened. But in cylinders and cones, we should not darken because they are generators. So this is the portion that should be darkened. This is the retained portion. And now darken all the base edges. That's all. Thank you.